Well, a good Saturday morning to you all, and you join me here, and I've got my magazine that I was in recently. So I'll just show you a little bit about the magazine. It's quite warm today. It's very warm. Here I am. Nice and tranquil terminus on a Saturday. It's not as busy. It's very quiet here actually. But anyway, I thought I'd just talk to you about the magazine that I was in, just to go into a bit more detail about the interview that I gave. Obviously, those of you that didn't get to buy the magazine, obviously those of you internationally, those that are in, well, anybody outside the UK I don't think can actually acquire one of these magazines. I will try and find some over the next coming months, and I'll try and give these out later, maybe in some kind of raffle, especially to those of you that are over in, I think there's quite a few bus drivers in LA in America and in Perth and Sydney, Australia as well. So, but anyway, let me just, it's quite warm in here. It is very warm. Just on an Evo SETI bus today, which is what I was pictured there, as you can see. It says Frontline Positivity. YouTube star bus drivers speak to Coach and Bus Weekly on page 34. And it's just here there. I think that's a picture of me when I did the electric bus. If you remember the electric bus, I did that, I think that was about a year ago actually. And it says here, page 34, face to face. It says, the rise of the vlogging bus driver on YouTube channels may be just what the bus industry needs to attract younger driving staff. We take a look at how popular these bus driver channels are becoming. That's right, I seem to accidentally become the first bus driver to have a YouTube channel. Honestly, I can't believe it. I didn't know this until I think quite a lot of you mentioned in the comments, obviously about 2 years ago. I think quite a lot of you have been looking for bus drivers to do a vlog, and nobody stepped up, and I kind of accidentally started to do it. It wasn't an accident really. I've always liked buses, and I've always liked to kind of do these very simple, entertaining videos, which have kind of turned informative, actually. Anyway, let me go straight to the interview here. So here we go. Got to be careful what I show here. Company logos on the buses, so I've got to be very careful. But it says here, YouTube, the answer to industry recruitment issues. That's right, and there's some pictures of me there. You might see the two Shauns when I did a video with them last year. And also, it shows my favourite bus there, which is an Evo SETI. Can't show too much of it, but that's an Evo SETI. I might have to maybe put some tape over it and then show you later. Maybe I'll try and cut that in a video. But anyway, let's just turn to what it says here actually. It also shows the flat cap driver. There's the flat cap who only started a year ago. That's Shaun up in Yorkshire. Shows another Evo SETI bus as well. Let me just turn the camera around actually. So there you have it, Coach and Bus Weekly. You can buy that every single week. And page 34. I'm out in a couple of minutes, so I'm going to have to do this video over a couple of trips. That's what I'm going to have to do. This explains there about the rise of the YouTube vlogger for bus drivers. Turn to page 34. Oh, by the way, these are the new electric buses, electric double deckers that are starting in London, I think on Route 43. So these are really good. That's going to be the industry standard for all buses. It'll be basically zero emissions, 100% electric. The next generation of hybrid bus. Right, let me show you here. So this is where it is. So the flat cap driver currently has about 6,700 subscribers now. And here I think it says there I've got about 28,000. It's about 28,900 approximately I've got. Anyway, let's just go into a bit of detail here so I can show you. Obviously this is by Richard Sharman. So a big thank you to Richard Sharman for doing the interview quite a few months ago. That was really good. Well, let me just, it says here, we will soon be in the 2020s and the bus industry is changing. many operators now have contactless ticket machines and vehicle tracking, and an increasing number are investing in electric vehicles. But one thing that has not changed much is the driver recruitment process. That's right, that's exactly the same as it was all these years. It's not changed one bit. And I suppose kind of us bus drivers that are doing these YouTubing channels we've started something off that's going to help. You could say it's free advertising. I'm helping people to apply to become bus drivers, and that seems to be kind of around the world actually, because there's not many people that apply as a result of watching, a bus driving YouTube video. So here we go. So advertising online, recruitment days, and adverts on vehicles are all common methods the industry uses to recruit driving staff. As the workforce grows older, that's right, I'm getting older, something needs to change. Bus driving needs to become a job that people want to do again, and the industry needs to attract younger staff. It seems that in terms of graduates, it is succeeding, but driving staff-wise, there is still much to be done. So obviously people that are coming fresh out of university are still coming into the transport industry, but obviously, as it says here, but driving staff-wise, there's still much to be done. So drivers are not really, I don't know if it's saying that there's not as many younger drivers coming on board. When I started bus driving, I was 23. In fact, I was one of the youngest ones, actually. I was one of the youngest drivers. That was 17 years ago. And within a few years, I think they changed I think it used to be 21 years old when you start bus driving. And they moved it down to 18. That was in North England. I think London might still be the same if it's 21. But within a few years, I was obviously 26, 27 years old, and suddenly there were people 10 years younger than me starting, and I felt, I'm getting older now. I'm not the youngest driver. There was quite a lot of students as well who were driving. So, as a result of that, there's still much to be done in terms of trying to recruit bus drivers. Right, it says, so this being said, what are the options? So what are the options? Well, it could just be that bus drivers are already ahead of the rest of the industry and are helping make the job become a viable proposition again by becoming YouTubers. Yes, you read right. Now, before you turn the page and disregard this feature, I have some interesting facts to tell you. That's right, some interesting facts. So here we are. Right, as it says my name here, so you know what my name is. Anton Kazimierz Sobański, that's my name. Better known by his YouTube handle, Doubledeckeranton. He's the most popular of the bus driving YouTubers. The figures speak for themselves. He has, at the time of writing, 28,883 subscribers. It's about 50, 60 more now. 28,883 subscribers who have watched many of the close to 300 videos that he's made over the last 2 years. To quantify that amount of subscribers, Arriva, National Express and Stagecoach put together only have 5,652 subs between them. Wow, does that mean I've got more subscribers than these bus companies? Seems strange, doesn't it? I've got more subscribers than Arriva Bus Company, National Express and Stagecoach put together. I don't know. I think people have said I'm likeable. But I mean, there's a lot of YouTubers out there that have got millions of subscribers, or tens of millions, So it's possible to get 28,000 subscribers if you put your mind to it. Be yourself, be informative, or just be entertaining, or whatever, and you can build up a YouTube channel like myself. When it carries on here, so what is it that people find so interesting about these YouTube channels? Both Doubledeckeranton and the Flat Cat Bus Driver are aiming to post interesting and informative videos about life on the buses. And obviously the life of a London bus driver, that's me. So the life of a London bus driver. Well, I drove in Yorkshire for about 10 years, 10 and a half years, and I've done about 7 years here. Now with the Flat Cat driver, who's mentioned a little later on, he actually started his channel as a result of his friend Shaun, who contacted me and just said he was watching my videos. He didn't talk about starting a YouTube channel. And I just encouraged him to start his channel, At first he was a bit apprehensive, but he got going with it, and then he enjoyed it, and then he told his mate Shaun, and Shaun's, you know, built up an even bigger channel than the other Shaun. Now the other Shaun, that's that Yorkshire bus driver, he's got about, I think, 2,500 subscribers within a year. Now what you're going to understand is it took me, I think, 1 year to get to 1,400 subscribers. So all the people that have started after me have built up a channel quicker than I have. It's always the first person maybe has to lay things down to get the ball rolling, and then for everyone else it can be easier to kind of follow, you know, because I was letting the other YouTubing bus drivers know what to do and what not to do, because obviously I made some mistakes. I was showing too much, you know, company logos and things. I didn't know anything about that at the time. But that's the thing, really. You know, that's all I've done, is I've just done videos on my bus. That's all I've done. I've been informative. I wanted to teach the public the role of a bus driver, which it does mention it here actually somewhere. I'll just keep going on. It says here, the life of a London bus driver. Today, Doubledeckeranton posts videos on his experiences as a London bus driver. So we're just continuing down here in the paragraph. Although he was originally from Yorkshire, having gained his PVC licence through First Bus at Huddersfield. That's where I started off in 2002. And I applied there just after I came back from Australia. And I was there for 3 years, actually. So for me, I wanted to come back and find a full-time job. I'd been in Australia for 3 years. I had different visas. I just wanted to get away from England, really. And I enjoyed it. But if it wasn't for my brother, who wanted to go out there in the first place, I wouldn't have gone to Australia. So I'm actually glad I got a lot of experience out there in Australia, working, doing all kinds of odd jobs and everything. It was very interesting, actually. And I ended up, I think, becoming a delivery driver for cash and carries in St Leonard's, which is in North Sydney. Campbell's, I think it was Campbell's Cash and Carries. And I thought, you know, this driving job seems quite good. I think I will do that bus driving job that I wanted to do as a little boy. And so that's when I applied for bus driving. It was my mum, actually. I think she got the application form before it was online. And I filled it in, sent it off. And when I came back, I went through the process of becoming a bus driver. And I became a bus driver. So yeah, I'll just continue here a bit more. It says here, obviously at First Bus, stayed there for 7 years before moving to K-Line for 2 years, and subsequently moved to London in 2012 to try out driving the capital. Well, I was at K-Line for 2 years and then Centrebus for another year. Centrebus is the sister company of K-Line. Well, they kind of all merged together. It's called Yorkshire Tiger now. Anyway, it says here, initially he worked for a Bellio's Woolworth depot. It's Walworth, pronounced W-A-L, so there's a slight spelling mistake there. Woolworth. It looks like it's Woolworth the retailer, but it's not. It's Walworth depot, which is opposite to where I am now, actually. Prior to his route transferring to his current employers, which I'm not going to mention because I can't, because of company policy. Social media at work policy. Anyway, I'm going to drive my bus now. As you know, I'm at another terminus. I've got to go, but I'll continue this later on. See you later. I'm at the terminus again. Let me just show you down here. Let me just show you. I'm just going to show you St Paul's, actually. St Paul's and the Shard together. See St Paul's in the distance there. Just cross over the road to there, you'll get a better view. There's some trains going by. See a load of trains going past. That's quite a nice view, isn't it? You can see St Paul's and the Shard in the distance. Old buildings and new building. So you've got the old one, hundreds of years old, and the new one, that's 2011. And some kind of train station, I didn't realise some kind of train station. I think that's Farringdon Station there. That is Farringdon Station. That's my bus over there, so let's get back over. That's right, and I'm on a Volvo MCV Evo Setti today. Right, let's take off from my magazine again. Where was I? Yeah, looks like that pub's open. You know what? I've been working since early this morning, and feels like I've been working ages. Pub's just opened over there. I just thought it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon. There's the train line again. Anyway, let's get back to the video before I got distracted. Right, I wrote a bit here about the depots, obviously the companies I worked for. Here we are, we got onto this bit. Talking about the beginnings of my channel, Anton, obviously I've said, my cousin helped me set up my YouTube channel, and during the first few months of uploading videos I became more creative, noticing that when you watch videos I move around the bus a lot, just to keep viewers interested, and obviously I picked up tips from friends, family, work colleagues on how to improve my videos. A bit noisy, let me just turn up, close the window. It's a bit noisy around here. And again, it's a bit too hot on this bus. It's sweaty, man, it's July and it's really warm. No air conditioning. The aircon doesn't work. Seriously, it's pretty bad. There's absolutely no aircon. Right, back on with this. Yep, my cousin helped set it up for me. So just so you know, I didn't really know how to set up a YouTube channel. If you don't know how to set one up, just ask someone. Honestly, family, friends, whatever. If I got it going, then so can you. You know what I mean? And yeah, I fully understand my social media work policy. I'm careful not to disclose images of the company logo, full bus registrations when making videos. It's important that my videos are informative and they do not bring my company into disrepute. That's correct. I have to be informative. That's the main thing. With close to 29,000 subscribers, I do tend to get recognised on a daily basis by members of the travelling public and bus drivers from other companies. Everyone has been positive about what I do. Yep, just like to say, yeah, I do get noticed probably every day, to be honest. It's probably every day I get noticed, once a day, maybe a few days, and then someone notices me. It's alright, it's positive, but I'm just kind of not used to it. I suppose I'm used to being anonymous most of my life, and now that I'm being kind of noticed, it's kind of strange. And I realise it won't go away because obviously because of my YouTube channel. Man, these trains keep going by here. There's more and more trains. Anyway, let's get back to this bit. What else have I said? Yeah, not showing company logos. It's important not to you know, you've got to keep doing things the right way. Everyone's been positive about what I do. The aim of my channel is to be informative to the public about bus travel. That is correct. That's probably my main aim, is to be informative on my videos. Because I see a lot of the public arguing with bus drivers and it's just never ending. I've seen it for 17 years and it's just not going to go away unless us bus drivers can have a voice and get our voices heard. I don't think there's any public information videos as well, which is quite sad. Nothing is going to be done about that. It'd be good if the government could get a couple of videos out there, some public information videos, but I don't know if it's going to make any difference. It's down to us at the end of the day. We have to do something about it. Alright, let's turn to the next page. Yeah, so also, yes, another aim is obviously about informative videos. Secondly, how the bus driver's role works, and most importantly, to encourage people to look at bus driving as a real viable option for a career. I get many messages from people asking how they can become a bus driver or for advice on subjects relating to bus driving. That's right, I do get a lot of messages constantly on quite a lot of my videos. People leave comments. I try and get back to some of you, but I can't get back to all of you. I'm just a human being, I can only do one thing at a time. Check out all my videos. I've done quite a bit over the last 2 years and 9 months, I think 2 years and 8 months. I've been doing quite a bit, trying to cover different topics regarding the bus driving job. And then, yes, I'd just like to say as well, you've got a job for life. With bus driving, you have a job for life. As long as you follow, if you follow the company procedure, then you can't put a foot wrong. Just make sure you always follow procedure, and you'll be all right. That's all I can say, really. You know, that's all I can say. Look at all the trains and buses. Look at that, everything. There's about 3 or 4 train lines down here. Just as many trains as when I went to that estate in South London. Focus, Anton, focus. Just let you know, I've got a big break here. I've got about a 26-minute break, I think. 26 minutes on a Saturday. It's quite rare to have that down here. So yeah, a couple of route masters. So here we go. Stagecoach, I think, going to East London. Right, yeah, it says here, in my first year of making videos, I realised that I may have been the first bus driver to regularly vlog about the job. During the first year of videos, I was getting a number of comments that I was the only bus driver out there on YouTube regularly talking to the camera about the job. I thought, this cannot be right, but on checking it was true. This shocked me, as YouTube had been going for 10 years at this point. I think I've started the idea of being a bus driver vlogger and it's gained momentum from there. Yeah, so basically, you know, if you really look at my channel, I call myself Doubledeckeranton because it's a double-decker bus, but I was also thinking about the double-decker chocolate bar. And I did a video on that many years back that I did on my Facebook. And as a result of that, I call myself Doubledeckeranton. I thought I will be doing bus videos, you know, double-decker videos, single-decker, you know. But I also thought about maybe possibly doing impressions or just impersonations and stuff. So I wasn't really specific about my channel from the beginning. It was more like, yeah, doing kind of impressions, maybe Steven Seagal, or bus-related topics. That was it, really. I wasn't, you know, really fully ambitious. I just kind of fell into it, and I kept putting videos out. And if you keep putting videos out, and you reply to all the comments, you will build momentum, and you will build quite a large channel. Right, the next thing. If other drivers ask me about starting their own channel, I always try and encourage them. It's nice to see that this is now happening in other towns and cities, or even countries. It's very interesting to also see from a cultural point of view how the role differs in each location. I just tell people to be themselves, be informative, and if they are funny with it, that's a bonus. That's right, just be yourself and be informative. You don't have to be funny. It's not everything. Yeah, it did shock me that there was no other YouTubers doing what I was doing. Honestly. I mean, are you saying all the bus drivers in the world didn't think about doing what I'm doing? Surely. I don't know. Just it goes to show that you can actually find something unique, like a niche thing. And with me, I'll be honest, I haven't been at it really hard. I've just plodded along with it, really. And it's been very, very rewarding. Especially doing a couple of interviews recently, you know, being in the magazine, and there are other media as well that would like to do interviews as well. So just from me holding a camera phone and speaking to the camera, it's amazing how far you can get. Yeah, it's good to have people from different countries as well doing YouTube videos. I'd like to see more people from other countries, as well as different backgrounds, male and female, speaking about the bus driving job. Alright, yeah, there was something there about London Bridge a few years ago. What, I don't need to go into that really. I've done that on other videos. What else it say? It says here, obviously, having enough training, having plenty of training on the job, no matter what happens in the job, anything can happen in this job. As you know, if you can look at my videos, you can see what's happened with me, and anything can happen. So you just got to prepare yourself for it, really. I think it ends just right here saying, Anton's videos continue to show the benefits of a career in bus driving, and at the same time educate the travelling public in London. And that sums it up, really. Yeah, the benefits of a career in bus driving, 17 and a half years nearly. And I think this point, the last few years, I wanted to educate the public about the job, because I just kept seeing things recurring over and over. The same issues and problems that I see day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out, decade in, decade out. That's how long I'm seeing the same problems repeating themselves. And I think it's important that us bus drivers educate the public, because we do things a certain way and people can get annoyed with us. Like if you leave the bus stop by a meter or whatever, if you've officially left the stop, you can't open your doors. And people just don't understand that. And there's nothing out there, there's no information out there to say that's why we do what we do. And that's why it's so frustrating. It really is. Anyway, here you've got Shaun the Flat Cap driver. There you go. That's Shaun, who's working there, South Pennine Community Transport. So there's quite a bit on Shaun here. Rural driving. Shaun is only 23. Can you believe it? He's 23. The flat cap. Passed his bus driving test with Stagecoach 4 years ago. Wasn't his intention to stay in the industry, you see. And look, he just got going with a YouTube channel a year ago. And look, 6,700 subscribers in just over a year. And I got 1,400 in a year. So it goes to show you can work at it now. Just be yourself and be informative. Talk about the bus driving job. You know, be careful what you show in terms of, look at your social media work policy. Put that in place, and then just do videos the way we're doing, and you can't go wrong at all, you know. Yeah, Shaun is based away from the hustle and bustle of the city, but he's from Huddersfield. That's where he's working, and that's where I was. Oh look, there's some aeroplanes. There's the red arrows. What's going on there? Do you hear me? There's the red arrows flying by. Did you see that? What's going on? What is special about today? The red arrows. There, you can see all the smoke in the sky, look. Well, that was a nice surprise. What are the chances of that? I filmed the red arrows last year. I think we had the RAF, was it 100-year anniversary or something? I'm not sure. I'm like a kid in a sweet shop, me. You know what I mean? Wow, the red arrows. Saturday the 6th of June. Sorry, Saturday the 6th of July. What's special about today? I don't know, that's strange. Well, anyway, I think I've got to be driving my bus now, so I'm going to have to go and maybe cover some more of the magazine later on. I'll get back in my cab now and drive my bus. Right, I've got about 6 minutes left, so I'm alright. I've got about 6 minutes. Let me sit down here, it's cooler down here. The red arrows, eh? What's the chances of that? Oh, dearie me. Right, let's just talk about the flat cap quickly. So the flat cap driver, it's got a lot of subscribers, slightly different to mine. A lot of in-cab footage, obviously, you know, taken inside the cab. I don't usually do that kind of thing. Shaun's a lot better with his edited videos. He's got a lot more experience than me. He's got a GoPro camera as well. And his passengers are edited out. Yes, exactly. He edits his passengers out, so it's really important to respect the fact that, you know, he can't film people. Yeah, he completes a first user check. How buses are fueled, clean and parked. He's done very different videos to me, but it's very unique. And Shaun said his aim was to create a YouTube channel that was informative in a professional way. He studied media as an A-level subject, so this gave him the skills to get things going. That's right. I don't really have the skills to get things going. I'm just Anton, me. I'm very basic. I hold a camera phone and I'm speaking to the camera. That's all I've ever done, guys. That's all I've ever done, guys and girls. That's all I've done from the beginning. And if I can do it, so can you, alright? If I can do this, so can you. Because it is easy. It's not for everyone, but give it a go. You'll never know how far you can get. But yeah. Anyway, let's keep going. In terms of social media, my main outlet's YouTube, but he also posts on Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, I don't really do Instagram and Facebook, I'll be honest. I don't do as much on Facebook as I used to. Not good at multitasking. No, I just do... I'm making excuses, really. No, I just do YouTube. That's really all. I don't do much on Instagram. So Shaun does a lot of different social medias. He gets messages from viewers every day as well, mainly prospective bus drivers who want to know how to become a bus driver and the training and everything else. His other drivers have been in the industry 20 or 40 years, more than me, asking advice on what I would do in their situation. That's right, so if you've been bus driving for 20, 30, 40 years, you've got a lot of information there that you can pass on. If you're not confident in front of the camera, I don't know, all I can say is give it a go. Maybe write a book and get it published. But this YouTube thing is the easiest form of just getting something out there for everyone to basically see. So what else we have? Experienced drivers thanking him for making the videos and showing a human side to the job. Yeah, human. We are human. Bus driving to some people can seem like a job that's just there, not important. But I want to show the public that we are more than just steering wheel attendants. Yeah, that's what Shaun put here. You put it there. We're more than just steering wheel attendants. That's right, Shaun. What else has he put? Most popular video on my channel is a day in the life of a late shift bus driver. It received 115,000 views and counting. Perspective, yep, that's right. In fact, some of my videos, they went mad last year. I think I had about 400,000 views last year. And then suddenly it jumped to a few million, just like that. So I think I had about 7 or 8 videos over 100,000 views. There's about 5 or 6 over 200,000 and 1 over 300,000. Again, when I posted these videos, I only got a couple of thousand views on them. It's just they went viral and it went mad. It just went absolutely mad. And the videos just were shared everywhere. Yeah, what else do we have? Let me see. He's using his iPhone to start with, and he went out and purchased a GoPro. Help improve quality of his videos. It says here it's improvement in the quality. Let me just the camera, sorry there. It's improvement in the quality of Shaun's videos can be seen from there on. His investment paid off. 800 subscribers to 4,000 in the space of a few weeks. That's right. He literally went to 4,000 subs in the space of a few weeks. He can go viral, and YouTube will just get better and better. You know, more people are using YouTube now. I think that might be, is it 2 billion nearly, and it's going to jump to 4 billion. So if you're thinking of doing a YouTube channel, give it a go. You've got nothing to lose. Give it a go. Put it out there. If you are a bus driver, I can link I can link your channel in with my videos. You've got to have free videos. If you have free bus related videos, I'll link you in my channel. First come, first served. And what else we have here? Subscriber count. Christmas video. Fairy tale of a New York bus driver. That was a bit of a laugh. We did that together. Shaun's other half wrote the lyrics, I think, yeah. Getting the help of us bus driver YouTubers to produce a song. It went viral, had 12,000 views. Yeah, it went absolutely mad. Featured in a Huddersfield Examiner paper. Gained 125,000 views. Got played on local radio. So now he's the most recognised bus driver in Huddersfield. That's right, Shaun The Flat Cap. You're more recognised than me in Huddersfield. And I was there for 10 years. That's good. Or at least I'm not the most recognised. But if me and Shaun get together, we're probably going to get recognised a lot. What else have we got here? Get asked on a daily basis how I'm the flat cap driver. First driver from Leeds thanking him of Huddersfield to helping him to decide to get a bus driving job. McDonald's and Holiday and Cleethorpes. Yeah, a lot of people have been thanking me for helping them to become a bus driver. Well, it's my honour. I am really grateful for that. I really appreciate all the support. I will continue to do bus videos. There's so much to cover. I'm hoping more drivers can do what I'm doing. Let's get our voices heard. Let's talk about the job. And yeah, I see more people joining the industry. What else have we got? Other drivers at the depot were a little sceptical when I first started filming, saying that people wouldn't be interested as it's just bus driving. You see? So people told Shaun, no one's going to watch your videos, Shaun. No one's going to watch your videos. And guess what happened? A lot of people have been watching his videos, and he's got nearly 500,000 views now and 6,700 subscribers. So there you go. If you think you can't do it, then you can. If you think you can, then you can, like we have done. You know what I mean? Just keep going. What else has he said here? It's a great feeling knowing that I've promoted the company in the role of being a bus driver. Yorkshire Tiger have been excellent as well with supporting Shaun with the videos, which is really good. That's right. Some bus companies will allow you to film, you know, everything, and others won't. Just find out from your company what you can and can't do. Always get that right. That way you do not put the company into disrepute, and you can do videos like me and Shaun and all the others have done. Check out the links in all the channels, in all the videos, all the different channels of the bus drivers are there. I'm trying to help to promote other bus drivers' channels to help them to get subscribers and views. I was the first one, no one helped me, but I had a passion to go for it. You've got to have that passion as well. Just don't be afraid, just go for it, and you'll get the same results that we have done. Right, and let me see any more. Shaun, obviously, yeah, he left Yorkshire Tiger to go to South Pennine. He wanted more flexible hours with family, I remember. But he's still a partner of Arriva, which is really good. And we can cover that bit a little bit late. I've got to go now, I think. I'll cover that little bit when I get to do a terminus. I've just got to go. But this is another big video, but I'm trying to cover the magazine, and I think I have done. Any questions, let me know in the comments. But I'll continue this bit later on up at the terminus. Right, I'm back up at the terminus again. I need to cover a little bit more of Shaun here. Sorry, my apologies, Shaun. I went through your bit a little bit quick. Obviously with Shaun, he's a lot younger than me, as you can see. Can't believe it. He's 23. That's when I started bus driving. I started bus driving at 23. So Shaun, dearie me, 23. He's gained 6,500 subs obviously within a year, which is very fast. He's done lots of different kinds of videos to me because he has studied media as an A-level subject, and it's given him the skills to get things going. So I need to pick up things there as well. But I'll carry on doing my style of videos. That's the whole point. We're all unique in our own way. We do our own style of videos, and that's how we get to where we are, you know what I mean? Shaun does other social medias, not just YouTube, but Facebook and Instagram. I don't do them as much. I suppose I can do eventually. And he's had a lot of response. The feedback as well has been fantastic for Shaun up in Yorkshire. Obviously video there over 115,000 views. Fairy Tale of New York, Bus Driver. That's a very good song that we did together. That was a laugh. Fairy Tale. If you just put it into YouTube, Fairy Tale of a New York Bus Driver, it's quite funny. I could try and link it in. We did like a Christmas song together. What else? I'm trying to think. He gets recognised just like me. And he's moved on obviously from Yorkshire Tiger, but he can still go back. He's still a partner with Arriva, so he can go back to them in the future. A new generation joining the industry here, the last bit. It's no doubt that these videos, this is what Richard Sharman says, no doubt that these videos and those of other YouTube bus drivers are helping recruit an audience that bus companies are not currently attracting on their own. That's right, so obviously us bus driver YouTubers are helping in the recruitment area, which wasn't my plan. I just wanted to get bus videos out, but it goes to show that, you know, free advertising works. You know what I mean? And obviously, you know, I suppose if you do YouTube, you can sponsor, you know, you can get sponsored, and obviously probably help to sell products in the future as your channel gets a lot bigger. You know, so you'll be able to promote things, which is pretty good. Promote brands and products on their channel. What else have we got here? Many companies have strict social media policies. That's what Shaun says. And I think this means that they're missing out on a key area of recruitment as we are reaching out to an audience that they would not normally interact with. Times move on and change. Bus drivers do not get any younger, and the industry is struggling to replace those older drivers that are retiring. The way some companies recruit can be fairly old-fashioned. It's time for companies to enhance their social media presence and actually show people what the job is like. Shaun says, through my videos, I hope that some 20-year-old is watching and thinking that bus driving looks like a good job with decent wages and prospects. Yeah, let me just say, yeah, I never picked the bus driving job because it pays well. I'm going to be absolutely honest with you. I just didn't think it's going to pay at all, really. You know what I mean? That's a bit better. Let me put the camera like that. Is that a bit easier? There you go. So that's what I do. I pick up my phone, press record, and I chat into the camera. That's all I do, guys. If I can do it, so can you. It's simple. That's all I've done for the last few years. I started off, I had no subscribers, no views. I did it because I just had this passion to really get things across about the bus industry, and I think that we can help improve the bus industry by doing simple videos like this. You know, when you're at the terminus, instead of say reading a newspaper, I don't know, maybe grabbing a coffee, eating some food, being on the phone, whatever, do a video like I'm doing, and you can get to exactly where I am. I've set the ball rolling with bus drivers on YouTube. I'm just hoping that more of you can see it and give it a go. It's up to you how you want to go about it. If you want to do 1 video a week, that's fine. 2 videos a week. If you want to do 1 video a month, it's entirely up to you. You got your own pace. If you do 1 video a month, it's not going to build your channel quickly. If you do 1 a week, that's the standard. Obviously, make sure that you just do your job, and then when you've got time at the terminus, then you can do exactly what I've been doing. And you can also do collaborations with other bus drivers, and you can do videos on other stuff, maybe cooking at home, going on holiday, some of your hobbies. You don't have to just do bus videos. That's why most of mine are bus videos, bus related, but I try and do different things as well. Might try a bit of food now and again, you know what I mean. But yeah, I think that comes to the end of the video now. There's nothing much to say, apart from obviously, let's put here, Anton careful, I've got to be careful not to put that. I think I've put Anton, favourite bus is, where is it? It shows it here. That's as much of the Evo Settee I can show you. Let's put Anton is a fan of the MCV Evo Settee. So you can see that's the bus there, and I'm going to show you outside now. So let's try and show you a shot. Actually, that is the Evo Settee, as you can see. That is my bus, which is in the magazine. So what you can see there is what you can see there. That is my bus. And there's so many different things. Look, diesel, AdBlue, so many different things these days on the buses. Right, I'm going to have to go very soon. How long have I got? I've got about 2 minutes left, so I'm going to wrap it up right here and say a big thank you to Richard Sharman for the interview in the magazine. Thanks for putting me on the front page. There you go. It's probably not going to happen again in my lifetime, but you never know. I'll keep on doing as I'm doing, and hopefully more of you bus drivers can do what I'm doing here. As you can see, YouTube is helping out the bus industry. I was just talking about pay. I never did it for the pay. It's not really the best paid job in the world. But the wages are decent compared to, I don't know, say if you were stacking shelves in a supermarket. I don't know, I'm just saying, there are jobs out there that are lower pay and there are some that are higher pay. And obviously with prospects, you can work your way up maybe into management as well. You don't have to be a bus driver as long as I've been. That's because it was my childhood ambition. But this has been a lot of fun, especially doing the YouTube videos. And I definitely would recommend doing this. Honestly. Oh, that's the radio there. So that's the radio. TFL keep putting out things on the radio. So this has been a very long video as well, but I just wanted to go into detail with the magazine. So big thank you for being in the magazine there. And hopefully more bus drivers can be in bus related magazines in the future. And if there's anyone around the world thinking about doing it, give it a go. Just be yourself, be informative. That's all you got to do. Be yourself, be informative, and you can build a YouTube channel. It's a lot easier nowadays to build a channel compared to many years ago. You've got your camera phone, social media platform like YouTube, basic English skills and language, just to title your videos, put a description in, and you can collaborate, work with other YouTubers as well, and help build a channel like I've done. I think that's about it, guys. I'm going to see you later, as I will be driving my bus back now. A little 8-hour shift today. It's been quite warm, but I've enjoyed it. 7:30 till 3:30. It's been a nice shift, actually. But as always, don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel Doubledeckeranton, and I'll see you all on the next video. Bye-bye for now. See you later.